very little viable public transport there. So if everyone has to rely on cars, then I think this would be an excellent solution. Like for example, here there's for me there's no point driving a car in Lausanne because I get everywhere with the bus and with the train. There's no place to park anywhere next to my house and so forth. So here would not be a very good market to implement this idea. But if I look at the United States, it would be. And
okay, this is not exactly an ecosystem way of thinking about it.
I didn't quite understand what you meant about the shopping malls.
I'm just saying that people drive
so you would
without the necessity of having to drive.
So you would think I should implement the charging stations
I
at specific areas?
Just food for thought. Let's not go again. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, one more presentation, then we'll take a 5-minute break, a short one, because we have a lot to cover.
Somewhere.
It's funny how we have to get Dogon to come to the class for a presentation.
Despite it's her class.
It's like it's our class.
Too cool.
Maybe you can after you can talk to the students what do you feel about this class or something.
So,
And for 1 minute.
okay, I'll talk to other people then.
We'll talk together. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think of this class? Tell me. Okay, what are you guys doing right now? What is this presentation about?
We're basically doing some presentations about our dream business project, and we try to relate it to sustainability and biology.
So, hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about my green financing energy business. So, first of all, before starting, I thought of finding a problem and solving it. So, the problem is the world is suffering from different man-made pollutants, which are planning to not endure for much longer. And it's coughing now, but if we continue like this, maybe one day it will die. So briefly, the green financial service I want to provide is to provide financing for all classes of the community for green energy. And firstly, I will begin by focusing on the solar home systems, as you can see in the photo, and also financing companies such as Pablo's restaurants, maybe, to have green energy, or maybe a factory for Nico or something like that. Thank you. So the mission and vision. The mission is accelerating the transition of people using polluting unsustainable energy to green sustainable energy by providing financing services to make green energy accessible to all societies. And the vision is by 2020, GFS, which is a green financial energy, wants to provide its services to 50% of the Saudi people. So first of all, I want to say why I choose Saudi Arabia. So it's not limited to Saudi Arabia, but it's based there. So it's an emerging market for green energy because Saudi Arabia, the economy there is 95% based on oil, and now oil prices are low, so the government are more aware and they're willing to spend more money into alternative energies because oil is not doing good so now, and programs for shifting the economy's dependence on oil. Actually, they have a program by 2030. They want to use only 5% of the economy from oil, and there's because the country was so rich, the government used to subsidize electricity, and now they moved the subsidies, so the prices are like 4 times and 3 times higher from the beginning of 2016, and also because of the sunny weather there. So the sun is always existing, so it's good to have a place with the sun to take the solar energy from there. So I had a video to just show that there is demand and it's very reasonable to have an electrical home system.
so here's a high-speed economics 101 for solar. Starting with the good news, we have 1 million solar roofs live today. So these are houses that put in solar systems and power their lives with sunshine. That means cold beers, warm showers, fridges, TV, entertainment, all that good stuff powered by the sun. So the question I ask is, why are there not more people doing this? Is it because there's not enough solar energy out there to supply billions of people's energy? Turns out not the case. Here's this little pea-sized energy supply and demand today, 15 terawatts. Turns out there is 6,000 on the same scale in the little chart here. 6,000 times more energy coming from the sun every single day for free. 86,000 terawatts. So that means there's plenty of sun out there. That is a resource that's way bigger than coal and everything else. So let's just look at the price. That's really the driver. If there's all the supply, how do we make it economic? So what's happened, thankfully, over the last 30 years, this is the cost of solar energy. We start off in 1970, and over the last 30 years, the price of solar has fallen by 5% every year, consistently for 30 years. Meanwhile, the cost of electricity has risen by 5% per annum. So, you can see there that these two lines cross. And the Department of Energy has said that 2/3 of all US homes should be lower cost with solar by 2015.
So as you saw the video, there is potential, huge potential for this, and with time, it will eventually happen. And for me, the exit strategy is when it becomes affordable for everyone. It becomes more affordable than the unsustainable energy. That's when I'll exit the market. So this is the solar energy system, and I'll show you just how it works. It takes the rays from the sun and it converts it to electrical energy. So I think it was very similar to the photosynthesis process, which converts to glucose and oxygen, and this converts it to electricity. So I did a SWOT analysis for the company. So the strength it's a new market. It doesn't exist right now in Saudi Arabia, so it's a new market. And also the allocation, as I mentioned before, the Saudi Arabia. And also the government subsidizes. They announced this year that they will begin subsidizing from 2017 sustainable businesses. And the witness is low experience because it's a new market, so not much information is there. And limited capital in the beginning. And opportunities is partnership with Solar City. Solar City is, actually works with Tesla, and they have the same CEO, Elon Musk, I think. Yeah. And investments in the sector. So because now, because of the problem in Saudi Arabia, there are a lot of investments in green energy, so it's an opportunity. And expanding customer base. And the third are new market entrants. So because it's an exciting market, banks are very interested to enter the market. So environmental sustainability. This business would help the environment by financing consumers buying sustainable and ecological energy, which limits the world pollution. And also accelerate the transformation of green energy. As you saw the graph, we want to make it steeper and shorter, and increase the demand of solar home systems. So because of the price issue, the demand isn't so high. So if the price issue is eliminated, the demand will be much higher for green energy. So social sustainability. First of all, for consumers, the company will give them access. The company will give access to people who cannot afford to pay for solar systems up front. So it becomes a bigger target. And society, they will live in a healthier environment, less pollution. And for the government, diversify the supply of energy, alternative to which the government wants to provide the financing. They will have a bigger target, so increase the sales. And for the competitors, it will drive innovation. And for the most important part of the social sustainability is the employees. So there's only one manager, and the rest are working in different jobs, but at the same level. So it's like a queen bee, me, and I. So the workplace will be powered and teamed with green energy. So the employees would get into the spirit of the green energy and the core business values. And the financial sustainability, so the client payment method, the clients have to pay at least the company can sell the home solar system for a profit. Actually, it's even better if for the company if the client defaults, because it will have 40% of the initial price and it can sell it for like 80% of the price, so it will get more profit than if the interest the customer can pay. So involving the Saudi government to get subsidies in order to ease the business is also part of the financial sustainability. So why would people invest in the green green financing rather than banks? So banks has a larger risk, and here there's almost no risk because you can get your profit, and there's no shareholder involvement in banks, and there's high shareholder involvement in and so even if the customer doesn't pay or anything, the company will profit from it. So the profit utilization, reinvesting in the project until green energy can be accessible and affordable for everyone, then exiting the market. So yeah, thank you very much.
Mathieu, il est trop fort.
Good job.
Yes. Well, you said that you're counting on a huge expansion in the future if the project will be positive, if it will work. What do you think about the solar panels in the countries where it's not so much sun as in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, I wanted to start with solar energy in Saudi Arabia because there is sun, but then diversify. There's a lot of other green energy forms, wind energy, and also in Saudi Arabia you can build like plants with solar panels with the sun and then transfer the energy. It would cost more, but it's also if there is no sun, then you cannot get solar energy. So,
Definitely. Also another question, in terms of technology, don't you think the development of solar panels is quite limited in terms of money reduction? You cannot produce solar panels for a cheap price. What do you think about it?
yes, you cannot. Well, the relatively cheap price compared to oil, no, you cannot. But as you saw, it's gradually 5% each year is decreasing, and when financing this kind of products, it will become for the consumer almost as expensive as the normal electricity you get. And plus, with time, as you saw, it will decrease, and I'm hoping to increase the slope of the decrease. Yeah.
Very good. Another small question. If things will go right and you will get huge profits, would you develop any other technologies for energy consumption?
No, because I think I'm not really good at that. I think there are there's people who are much more interested in technologies and stuff. I'm just interested in the push, and I want to push the companies towards the technology, but not me myself.
I got one question.
Come on.
You know that Saudi Arabia is going to invest 2 trillion a year for getting away
From oil.
from oil, yeah. And so this will create a whole new market for you.
Yes, that's what I said. And they will subsidize. They will make it easier for me to do this business.
And it's subsidy will also
Yeah, subsidize green.
I have one question about the stakeholders. Have you thought about how you would organize your stakeholders around your financial institution? You can have a setup which resembles a standard bank, or you could create a more of a cooperative where, say, I get a loan, build my solar system for my house, and then I'm doing fairly well, I have some money to invest. could I invest into your financial institution and become a stakeholder
Yeah.
and benefit from
No, of course, all customers would have the option to invest in such a project, because obviously if they are customers, they believe in this kind of project, and they would have an opportunity and privileges to have an easy way to invest in such projects, and also other sustainable projects. Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Presentation just reminded me of the link you suggested for me.
Yes.
The solar panels in Mongolia.
Yes.
Developed. And one funny thing I found is like, if it works in Ulaanbaatar, it will work anywhere in the world. It was written there.
Okay, let's 10 past 10. We just take a 5-minute break.
Go after the break.
It's Tamara.
Okay. We'll go because she has her live stream. Tamara and then you.
Okay. So we'll be back for after 5 minutes plus break. Thank you.